Hello everyone in Lefty Guitarland. This is the Fat Philosopher here, and I'm bringing you what I think is some significant news from Strandberg Guitars. As you might have gotten in the email, Strandberg Guitars, which is for a long time been very lefty unfriendly, been years since I've seen some, are going to produce a line of lefties this year. This is a video just to see what we're going to get and if I'm pleased with the ideas they come up with. Now, as you might know, Strandberg's it's one of those companies that hasn't really been warmed up to lefties. You went on for years and years. You'd go ask them, and they're gonna make any lefties? No, which is kind of disappointing because Strandberg being such a unique guitar, if you want a high-end version of it, you're kind of out of luck. Fender says they won't make you a lefty Strat. Well, then you just go get one from Schecter, right? And if Gibson says they're not going to make a lefty Les Paul, then you just go get one from ESP. There's options there to get those type of models. But Strandberg being very unique shape and having a patented neck, unless you go to Strandberg, you can't get it. So if you're a lefty and you want to play that type of guitar, then you're just out of luck. Same thing kind of went actually with this model here, my Ibanez S. If you wanted like the really super thin S body, well, the only company that really makes it like this thin is Ibanez, and they hadn't made any S series since 2013. That's why when I bought this one, it's like a 1998, actually vintage this year, and I paid a lot for it, like as much as I would pay for a new one if they came out new. So that was a little disappointing that Strandberg for a lot of years didn't have, but they're coming out this year. So let's see what they did and whether I'm in favor of it. First of all, okay, the specs are going to be either 6-string tremolo style, okay, with the chambered swamp ash body. Sounds good to me so far. He has a quilted maple veneer, okay, roasted maple neck, rosewood fretboard, and Strandberg OEM pickups in it, right? An HH setup. That's good. I like HH. I play them a lot. Now, to get these specs, they actually did a survey to lefty players and asked them, like, do you want like the T style or S style? What pickups do you want? And color options there to get these specs, because they're kind of playing it safe. They want to get something they think that the lefty player community would actually want, right? And which is fine and all, but the kind of disappointing part I think is the colors they decide to choose. And I could have guessed the colors they're going to choose before they did any of these surveys coming out. What is it? That's right, black and blue. Isn't it always black and blue, right? It's just the way it goes, And it's disappointing. Well, I guess the blue maybe looks nice. I guess people like black too, but it's just so meh. Like it's done by everybody. For example, Yamaha's Rev Stars came out. Lefty colors, black and blue. Chapman has a lot of cool colors on theirs. Their lefty colors, black and blue. Ibanez, their Geo line, their lefty colors, black, blue, and natural. You want a green, yellow, reds? You're not going to get them, I'm sorry. And the reason that is that with these surveys they put out, they're really hedging their bets a lot, right? So they decided long before that they're going to get just 2 colors, right? They're not going to make any more than that because maybe, they're not going to make that many to begin with, and they just want to change the paint that much often, especially if they're mass produced. They want to change the paint out, it costs us extra money. So they put the surveys out, and and the surveys, whatever company is, whether it's be Fender or Yamaha or Strandberg here, they always get the same results. People vote black number 1, and they vote in blue number 2. And when I say they vote them in, it's not like they're like that much more popular, right? Like I think blue got like 39% of the vote. You could choose multiple, by the way. And the green, which I like, got like 33. And the other colors, red, yellow, they're all about that 33, 34%. And blue got a little bit higher at 39. So what did they put out? They put out this blue. Let's take a look at it anyways. It's called Glacier Blue. It looks like nice if you like the kind of a burst type of look. And black granite finish, and then, I don't know, I guess black like this one. Like I've had many black lefties guitars, and I've had it because I just didn't have any other choice. I wanted a Ibanez S series, well, it took me 3 years to find this guitar, and the only one they had was black. So we got black. My D&V, you know, Mustang DV, you know, they had a lot of other colors I wish I could have got, but for lefties, well, you get black, right? Maybe I've had 7 or 8 black lefty guitars, you know, so I don't really hate black, and actually you got to kind of learn to love black, you know. I kind of decorated a little bit here with these guitar stickers on it there. But yeah, but if you're wanting something more colorful, you want some pinks in there, some greens, maybe some lavender, it just doesn't really come up in here. And why only 2 colors? Well, you know, they're trying to hedge their bets. You know, Strandberg does not have confidence in the lefty market. You know, they're kind of scared of it, you know. And they want to make sure they still make money on it too. They don't want to, you know, take a hit for the team just so lefties get a little more choice or anything like that. You know, they're not going to try to produce any more lefties than they can have to, you know. So it's not like I can go down to the music store when these lefties come out and try one. You got to order them pre-hand, sight unseen, you know. And if they don't get the orders, they're not going to make them. Let's read what they say here. Pre-orders will begin over the next few weeks, and more information will be available soon. A minimum of 60 orders between the 2 models in total will be required in order to start production. So be sure to keep an eye out for the next related newsletter to submit your order. So get it? They need 60 orders. If they get 59, they're not making any. And then we'll have to wait another few more years before somebody takes pity on us lefties again. So, kind of a bit mixed feelings about the Strandberg. You know, I'm happy that they're making them, and people who want to try that Strandberg, you know, patented neck or wants like a headless guitar, it's nice that they're gonna try to accommodate them. But I just wish they weren't so scared. You know, Strandberg it's not a big company, but it's not a small company either, and they've got you know, wealthy backers now owning them. So you think they could maybe, you know, eat up a few $100 and try to make a little more lefties so, you know, people actually could try them. You know, that's what, you know, Schecter does. That's what ESP does. You know, they puts them out there and they sell, and if they sell them at fairly the same price, maybe, well, ESP charges a little bit more, I guess. But, you know, not Strandberg, you know, they want make sure they get the money. These guitars, I think the quote they're going to be like 2,400 American dollars. You know, Strandberg's the very cheapest ones go about 1,600, and maybe the little bit more middle top of the lines go like 2,200, 2,300, and I think we're looking at a little bit higher level. You know, but if they don't get up the numbers, they're not going to do it. So, you know, the color choice is a little disappointing. It's a little disappointing that they're really, you know, hedging their bets, but I guess though overall we got lefty Strandbergs coming. So if you got the money to order one of those, by all means try to support the company, and maybe if they get a good run they'll make more and they can put in the ones I want. The ones I wanted was the earth green Strandberg. Come on, Strandberg. It got 34% of the vote. That's quite a few people that want earth green. Let's make it happen, okay? As for me, black Strandberg, no. Blue Strandberg, no. I want one, but you know, I don't want to be just collecting black and blue, especially at that price point. So I think I'll pass this time and hope they bring out the green. Anyways, that's just my thoughts on the Strandberg. If you want to learn more about it, maybe go on their social media and or subscribe to their newsletter. They'll send a lot of things about it there. So take care, everyone, and have a great day. Salut!